The government of Nigeria, shortly after President Obasanjo won the election, announced that they were going to issue 3 cell phone licenses by public auction. It was one of the most incredible and dramatic auction processes ever undertaken of its kind. In fact, I think the only one of its kind in Africa. As Econet Wireless, as one of the leading operators in Africa, we were very keen to be there. Our approach was to build a consortium of financial investors with ourselves as the operator. So with the assistance of a leading international bank, we mobilized investors, 22 institutional investors, all from Nigeria. Our consortium, which bid as Econet Wireless with us as the technical operator, has 22 shareholders, mostly institutions, and amongst the institutions are some of Nigeria's leading banks, as well as, at that time, 2 state governments, the government of Lagos State and the government of Delta State. And I will specifically point that the government of Delta State was led by a gentleman called James Ibori. And so we went into a bidding process which had 5 bidders. And, as you know, Econet Wireless Nigeria won one of the licenses, and so did MTN of South Africa and Glo Mobile. And each of the bidders paid $285 million just for the license. So although the members of our consortium held from the largest probably at about 15% or so of the shareholding, most like ourselves, we have 5%. But this is 5% of a very big pie. So you have to look at it from that perspective. This was a major undertaking. It was a proud moment to have Africans come together in that way to bid for these licenses. These weren't big international companies coming in, but Africans coming together to raise money, to bid. It was an exciting new chapter for enterprise in Africa. The government, when they issued the licenses, gave each one 6 months to set up the system and have it operational, or you lose the license. So there was an incredible race between Econet and MTN. And we won the race by 2 days. And I actually had the privilege as the operating partner, once our people had this system up, to make the first GSM call for the nation of Nigeria, when I called the regulator to tell him that we are live. And so that is actually Nigeria's first phone call. Today, almost 100 million Nigerians have cell phones. It's an extraordinary thing to have participated in. And for me, that means a lot.